it's almost laughable. They've closed up their offices and moved elsewhere. 100 of their employees have eradicated any sign of their affiliation with Dominion from their LinkedIn accounts. They're fleeing like rats leaving the sinking ship. So I think there's a whole lot more there than they care to discuss. They also declined to go in front of the Pennsylvania legislature today, who wanted to ask questions of several of their officials. So they have a very serious problem. They created the system in Venezuela for Hugo Chavez to rig the elections and make sure he won. They've sold that for that very purpose to other countries, and they brought it to this country for that very purpose, and they've used it that way. We've got evidence that shows it. We have firsthand testimony of witnesses who saw it happen, know how it was developed, know why it was developed, and saw it work to achieve its purposes, and many others. And we have irrefutable statistical and mathematical evidence.
Sydney, what do you make of this Eric Coomer, who's been written about in the press? He's the current vice president of U.S. engineering at Dominion Voting Systems. Apparently, he admitted on social media to rigging voting machines in order to prevent President Trump from winning re-election. He's an activist. He's been very active on social media. And apparently he said to someone who was overheard, "Don't worry about the election. Trump's not going to win. I made blank blank sure of it." Who is Eric Coomer, and what do you know about this individual?
Well, he holds several patents on some of the things they use in the voting machines. So he knows exactly how it works. He knows how to use it. And we have information about him being in other countries for rigged elections there. We have pictures of him in other countries with helping people rig elections. So he's got a long history of accomplishing the result that they want accomplished, and I'm sure it's for money.
All right, Sydney, I want you to respond to what Tucker Carlson said.